Whoever you are, your mind is very analytical. It likes to plan and strategize. When we're children, we learn to do this. We learn, if I send a piece of paper with, will you be my girlfriend? Yes, no, over to Deborah. She's going to giggle, probably say yes, and then I'm going to have a girlfriend, right? We start planning things. As adults, however, we realize that not every single plan goes the way that we want it to. And we start learning that a lot of the big plans that we want don't always work out the way that we want them to, or we're told that they're not going to work out. An artist, it's hard to become an artist. Society has made it difficult for niche things to get money. So because of this, we put in what I call plan blockers. We start planning where things are going to go wrong. And in doing this, we stop our creative planning, our big plans, because we anticipate all of it going wrong. So how do I overcome this? I got a channel, okay? I wanted to write this all down. Instead of using divination or anything, I'll just use my brain for this one, okay? So I used my analytical mind to overcome this. The same mind that thought that this was never going to work was the one that I needed to train to think completely differently. Question yourself. This was a really big one for me, to question my anxieties and question my doubts. How true is the statement that you're making? And I'm going to rephrase this a little bit so you hear it a tiny bit clearer. How true is the statement that you're making to the version of you that wants their dream to actually come true? To them, that version of you that typed up, do they care about all the doubts? Most likely not. For myself, it was, if I become a psychic, everyone's going to think that I'm a weirdo, a freak. I could say that in that way. Are they going to think I'm a weirdo, I'm a freak, doubt, or I can actually use that as the point. And sometimes you'll find that the thing that's actually stopping you is the point of it all. Actually, they're gonna think I'm a weirdo and a freak. And when I look at other psychics, I think the same, and I think they're the coolest thing on the planet, and I cannot wait for people to see me that way. I hope that I am the strangest part of everybody's day. I am going to embrace this. Okay, so you can see it differently. This is up to you. And this can't be delusion, okay? This must come from fact. We are such procrastinators. We have tools, gadgets, sciences, so then we can procrastinate even more, okay? We will get given an opportunity and we and ah about it. Watch what happens when you say to that artist that has all that beautiful art that they don't sell ever, oh, you should sell that, it's so good. Small. They make themselves really tiny. You can tell me all you want about why you will never get what it is that you want or never have this dream happen. There is always a solution. Always. Guarantee it. You have a human's brain, right? Ariana Grande and Elvis Presley, both artists, did they have the same story? Are they even close to the same vibe? Like to becoming an artist? No. The only similarities that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have are their willingness to not give up on the dream. You want to do this thing. You feel like everything is blocking you. It's not. There is always a way. What's crazy is when you actually find the way, when you actually do this work to think it through and to find a comfortable path for yourself, you're going to be willing to take that path. You go, actually, that sits well with me and I think that I'm okay to do those steps. You have to argue again with your anxiety, argue with the doubt. When I'm angry, like I'm having one of these days, I'm like raging, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling snarky at people. Okay? I get angry at myself for being angry. Right? I like snap myself out of it because what are you doing, you psycho? You're meant to be a happy, bubbly person. What are you doing? And instantly, because I recognize my own emotions, I go, oh my God, what am I doing? Okay. It's okay to do that. Do you know that you have the free will to yell back at your own mind, to tell it off when it's not doing what you've asked, when it is hindering your experience here? Being a little bit of a brat is what got me through my anxiety. My anxious self needed my unhinged self. And I've written here, this all happens, again, there's multiple ways that we can kind of ingrain this into our minds. Morals and values from our parents, morals and values from what we heard at school, the way that the world works at the moment. It's all of these different things that shift our mind to have a specific perception. And it's up to you to break that perception, to see past it, to figure out another pathway then. So there is a message here I've written. And I've also written, some people are so bad at their own hobby that it makes their talent stand out. It's never about forcing, is it? It's never about forcing anything to happen. So they say it is time for you to nonchalantly get what you want. You are going to bliss through this. Just love it. Just love the path. Number one, they say to turn on the power of knowing, right? So we plan well, but we have to plan it without planning all the bad outcomes in there at the same time. We need the dream plan, right? This can take a while to plan that launch, that gig, that interview, that book, that conversation, right? It is okay to plan how you will respond to the negative as well, or the bad times, but you cannot let that stop you from moving forward when you're hit with one of those blocks. It is not give up, it is try another different direction. You see somebody else that, oh my God, now they're doing the same thing as me. No, they're not. That is your body saying do it differently, because it's going to be better when you do it differently. And I also saw that at 12:12, that came through, 12:12 p.m. You have a brain. Even when there is no plan, just thoughts or words. So I want a creative life. That is a plan. That is something to send out to the world. I want my talents to have a well-paying job. That's a great plan. I want to write a book. They're all plans. So what's next? What happens after that? Immediately your mind is going to want to plan all of your failures. Don't let it. We have to see the opportunity when it comes. You will only be able to see the right path if you are already on it and looking for it. This is why you have to set manifestations and keep them. So I wanted to give you some examples as well here, so then you can see what this looks like in the real world. But I also wrote, don't think, let spirit show you in its own time. The opportunity will come, the information will come, an idea will come. Depending on what you have asked for, it might take, okay, so this is where I wanted to speak. For example, when it came to my manifestation of, I had this manifestation of, I just want to produce a book that's a dedication to spirituality. That's it. That's the only thought that I really had. There was nothing more to it, and I felt this strongly. Like magic, spirituality, writing combined. Didn't know what that was. And I think I had 500 ideas. It took me 3 years to conceptualize the Pantological of Magic that I wrote, my grimoire of magic. This book idea, what am I meant to do? Scrapping that, writing a bit of this. Oh, it doesn't feel right, not this. If I had ever given up, I would never have found the Pantological of Magic. It was my dedication to not stopping the writing and the spiritual and just keep going. But sometimes you don't have to wait 3 years, okay? That's a bit extreme. That was quite extreme. Another manifestation I had was, I want to go into the fashion industry. This happened the next day. The next day I got into the fashion. The second that I put it out there, it was already around me because I already was. I'm already kind of a part of the fashion industry. I already am into reselling. I'm already into all of this. So it was more that I just needed to ask the right questions. And the second I did, the doors were open for myself. It took one day. But again, I also had to be willing and open to the opportunities that were going to be shown to me. I felt that inkling, oh, I should go to that store today. Maybe I should ask her about this. Maybe I should do this. I had to really trust my intuition and trust that Spirit was using my intuition to show me these new paths. Both of them worked. Both of those manifestations eventually panned out and took me where I needed to be. So the last message here is make your move. It's time for you to make your move. I think that you need to put something out into the universe. You need to say, this is my manifestation, and then you need to let go completely. And I'm saying today, because I think that in the now, there are spiritual symbols around my collective. I think that everything's there waiting for you. You just need to see it. I think that this is very much, again, about you. Wow, I almost choked. What I was thinking was read that card. Hold on. There is a card that apparently I need to read to you. I almost stopped speaking. God. Okay. Let me read it to you. Oh, if I can find it. Okay. You are aware that everything around you has its own energy, and you are going to make the conscious decision of what is in your circle and how you're going to act in the circle. Like the card, it is about surrounding yourself with positive experiences, clearing out all this crap, decluttering the mind and your home, setting the climate around you as a positive environment. It's all coming. You set the manifestation. You don't know anything. You cannot think that you know. You don't know what your soulmate looks like. I'm sorry, but you don't. You don't know what this. I'm sorry, but you don't. You might have a slight inkling. You might have a slight intuition, but your intuition is what's leading you there. It's not it. It's not final. It's not final until it's in your face, in the flesh, exactly as promised. I don't know who needed to hear that one. That was strong. That was strict. Okay. I'm going to leave this message here. Bye.